The budget crisis we're talking about today on the program. Many people watching this program, Chanel and Jen, are not going to get a paycheck today. What is the latest on this, Steve Keeley?
Well, let's let you hear some of the latest. We just talked to the folks in this building who are getting no paycheck for this first time this payday.
People are disgusted. The governor should be ashamed of himself.
Wondering what's going to happen from this point on, because a lot of people don't know how they're going to make ends meet. They take care of child care. They come to work in good earnest faith. We're supposed to get paid money for our work, and we're not.
Does it bother you that you have to dip into your savings just to pay for the essentials right now?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, worried about the mortgage, the usual stuff. You know, can't go out to eat at lunch because we just don't have the money.
And so it is state workers that have the immediate impact right now, starting today, of this state budget impasse, not counting what's going to happen to the city maybe in just a couple of weeks.
Now, Keeley, Steve, I've been hearing that the lawmakers are getting paid. Some people say that they're not. What is the deal with the politicians? Are they getting paid?
Well, that's what everybody here thinks, and we don't know because we're not hearing from the lawmakers themselves. And the other thing everybody here thinks is they don't need to get paid. Those are so-called part-time jobs anyway. They all have law firms on the side and everything else on the side. Plus, they get paid a lot more, even in those part-time jobs, than a lot of people here are making. We talked to a woman here making $20-some thousand a year. When you're making $20-some thousand a year, every paycheck is needed. There's no money to save. There's no savings in an account because you're always behind anyway. In fact, she says she's in debt and she needs to pay the credit cards and she's going to get hit with late payments. So even when she gets her retroactive pay, her credit card bill is going to get a lot bigger because she didn't pay it on time.
You know, Steve, there was an op-ed piece today in the Daily News. Elmer Smith, he says, this isn't a Chicken Little. Mayor Nutter is not a Chicken Little kind of guy.
Yeah.
The sky is really falling, isn't it?
It is. I'll tell you why. He went to Harrisburg on Wednesday again. That wasn't his first trip. I bet you he's burned a lot of rubber on the state highways going back and forth between Philly and Harrisburg. He met with the majority leader, Dominic Pileggi, who's saying, even if we get to this point, say we get a budget done and we get to your issues, we're not even going to give you this sales tax thing maybe. There's a lot of people who say, we don't want you to have higher sales tax than everybody else. So it's not even a given if they get to it. So the mayor has a reason to put this plan out there right now because he's trying to float it and get everybody ready for what might happen. Now, I pointed this out earlier. John McNesby, a good friend who's the head of the police union, who works right around the corner and across the street from these state workers, shares the same lunch trucks with them and the same discussions with them. Well, he was at the mayor's side yesterday saying, we can't let this happen. Now, when the mayor said there's going to be 1,000 police jobs cut, Mr. McNesby, what he didn't say publicly yesterday, but I guarantee he's saying this privately in the union hall, is there's no way we're letting Mayor Nutter do this if he thinks he's going to do this. So there's going to be a big fight on this. You just can't cut 1,000 cops and police positions out of a 6,600 man and woman unit because there's not enough cops on the streets already. Everybody thinks.
Yeah, this is such a challenging issue, and we were all talking about it off camera. And Steve, I was listening to some friends talking about your report yesterday. It's so frustrating, and our hearts feel for the people today who are not getting a paycheck. We can all imagine not getting a paycheck. We use every dime that we get. So this is an issue I'm certainly will still be following. Steve Keeley, good information this morning. Good interviews. Thank you.